Hello, Son of Cancer. I am here to do a reading, a general monthly reading. We're going to see general energy, love, business, and primary message, primary energy. I hope that you are ready to have fun with me and the tarot and that you're having an amazing day. Clear your mind and allow the reading to just guide you to answers that you may be, to questions that you may be seeking answer for. So let's begin, and remember the tarot is for fun. So, Spirit, come into this reading and lead the way. Lead the reading. Spirit, come into this reading and lead the reading. I have already cleansed the cards from previous energy, and let's begin. Let's see. Spirit, lead the reading for the Son of Cancer. Speak through these cards to the Son of Cancer. Give Cancer a message that is going to bring healing and clarity. The Hermit, Ace of Cups. I see you spending a lot of time at home, spending time with yourself, maybe just not too much socializing, but it's a very pleasant time, very, very pleasant, because you're enjoying doing whatever activities you're doing. Some of you are actually working on things that are of personal interest and future plans and things that you're sort of secretly working. Someone is almost coming and preparing a recipe. So in this reading, Spirit is leading you to also take some time during this time while you're at home to evaluate past actions that you might have done, that you might have, when you did this, whatever it is that it was, when you did it or when you said it, it was almost like you meant to, but the consequences later on were seen in a very negative way. So it changed somehow the persona or the way people see you. Some of the actions or some of the things that you've done, some of the things that you say. Some of you are having a very difficult time sometimes, sort of like sticking to a story or being consistent with a story, I feel. And it's time for you to take some time now to do so self-evaluation, because almost it seems like there's not a need to it. There's not a need to cover for somebody else. There is not a need for you to I've also hear retract or redact something. It's almost like you need to stick to your guns as well. So something that it was spoken that you said, or it could have been an email as well. It's time for you to sort of look at it. There is a need for you to change your approach every time you're having this type of conversation. So you begin now with sort of looking at this, thinking about this particular situation, and realizing maybe that was not a good idea, maybe that was not a good decision. There is a Cancerian here that perhaps goes back and say, well, listen, I didn't mean to do this, I didn't mean to say this. This is really what I meant. Let me explain. And there is just corrections, clarity. But what this does to you is, it's almost like it lifts a heaviness from your mind, but it is almost like your reputation, your name. It also changes direction as well, because people then begin to notice that you're being humble, that you do care, and that you are going to hopefully not go back and repeat this. So the message for you in this part of the reading is that if you are going to do or say something, or you are going to make a decision, you also need to be fair with yourself and how this decision is going to affect you. It's not just what's in the moment to quickly do it, to get out of the situation, but how in the long term this is going to affect you. So from this moment forward, you move with a different mindset. You move forward with waiting for another person, or waiting for the situation to have more clarity, instead of jumping in and saying or doing something. There is a Cancerian who is going to be leading the way, And the actions that you take, you're going to be very consistent and considerate the how it's going to affect you. So decisions, future decisions, are going to be made with more clarity. There will be a lot of self-love for yourself and a lot of understanding the how this is going to affect you, because this is important that you don't do things that are going to affect you. So there's the Four of Swords is here. You also will be the considering in an energy that you're going to perhaps not so much not take action or don't do something, don't complete a task, don't do what you are required to do at work. There is a Cancerian who is going to be actively involved in raising their hands, talking in meetings, participating, interacting, showing up to work perhaps too, adding to value to the company and themselves. I don't know if you have been told that if something is not done in a certain way, there's going to be consequences. But either that or you're thinking that what it could happen. So now your actions are changing in the direction where you are making sure that you don't put yourself in a tough situation. You are going to be sort of biting your tongue in a sense in some instances. No, just being somewhat rude or no being somewhat perhaps. I don't know that you are rude, but this is what I'm picking up as I'm trying to find the words to express what I'm feeling. It's almost like you will be cautious of how you respond as well. I don't know if someone here spoke with somebody in authority in a very authoritarian manner and that just did not go well or didn't rub the right way. So you are moving along as the month continue, and you are finding yourself being more in the now, in the present, and participating and aware of the situation, aware of the consequences. You move on where you are going to be, it's almost like you're going to sacrifice your free time to do what you need to do. You may not like it, but you're going to go to work because this job pays the bill. You're going to maybe express more of what you feel and what you want. Yes, I am interested in that promotion. No, leave it for somebody else. Yes, I'm going to do this. I need to just, in other words, you need to make sure you don't hurt yourself along the way. What you do, what you decide to do, it needs to be where you are winning as well as helping others win. But more important, that you are not putting yourself in a predicament or a tough situation. You are going to be mindful that the job that you have, what you're doing, it brings you stability, peace of mind, and there's no need for you to jeopardize that. So as you move along, you are very, very aware. Very aware. And not only aware, but the sacrifice that you made with these changes, with perhaps going to work on time, doing your job, doing your homework, doing whatever, participating in the family event, whatever that may be. I cannot come up with a good example to explain you the energy, but whatever it is that you're feeling, you need to be proactive on. You're going to be met with this very beautiful mindset of feeling content, feeling satisfied, and feeling secure. But also you're going to stabilize yourself once again and make sure that you are doing well, and make sure that you also succeed like everybody else. You want to do well just like everybody else. So as we move along in this reading, in the love energy, we are going to see a Cancerian that there will be more reservations. There will be no expression of love very quickly. There will be no buying gifts, expensive gift. There will be no trying to impress. Like, who am I trying to impress? I just met this person. Let me take a bit of a time to get to know you. No, you're not moving in yet. We just met. The Cancerian energy into this reading, it goes where you take some time to make those very critical decisions in your life that will affect you. You realize that things will affect you. Having a roommate, making a large purchase, not doing what you're told, that affect you. So you're going to be reserved and how you handle yourself, but you're also going to be reserved on how you give your love to somebody. There is no need to do all that work what somebody else is just kind of looking. Just everybody's working, but this other person is sort of sitting in the recliner and doing very little, and you notice. You say something, but this person it's not understanding, no caring. So they consider you now says, oh, well, okay, you're not going to, well, guess what? Me neither, it's time to go. This is not working for me. This is not helping me. Something along those lines, your mind changes when it comes to the love. You want somebody that participates in the relationship. So you love energy as you move along in the month of February. You are doing it with the first love in your life, the very first love in your life. And that's yourself. The love that you have for you, the love that you have for the things you believe. You're going to love that, and you're going to love your peace and quietness and your stability. So you're standing your ground. You can't move in. You're standing your ground. Nope, I cannot go out and call in to work. Nope, I cannot pretend I'm doing the work. No, I cannot take shortcuts. Something about that. And no, I cannot loan you my car. So whoever comes to you with an energy of romance or pretending they care, you're going to be very careful that I accept the love, I care for you, but no, you cannot have my things. You cannot just use me. You cannot. Something about that energy is very strong in here. You stand your ground very strongly. You stand your ground, and you are seeing everything. You are seeing perhaps that you already gave this person a warning. Well, if you don't, you're not going to call me. We're not going on dates. We're not going. I'm sorry. Then I need to move on. And it's almost like you give little hints to as well, and you move on. So you're giving that warning, but there's no more. So they consider now find themselves, well, this didn't work. Let me meet somebody else. It's time for me to go out and see who else is out there, who else I can meet. But when you do that, you're going to be careful that you don't miss the red flags from the very beginning. You're going to see what this person have, what they have to offer, how they engage with you before things take another step. There is no need to play house from the beginning. The world, the Ace of Wands, is here. So we're moving into business, where you are now busting up, but you're more of a boss that is looking out for the number one employee, the employee of the month, the CEO, which is yourself. You're looking at that. So your business, your endeavors, your activities that are important to you, that have value to you, they will be front and center. You start something, you're going to finish it. You have to turn something in, you're going to do it. There is that considering energy where things are done, and they're done, that there is no doubt. There is now progress as well, where you start something, you do it, and you're going to see the progress. There is a Cancerian who will gain the reputation back. You gain your reputation back as being that employee that, or that individual that whatever you perceive yourself to be, just finish there. But you gain that reputation back. You gain that sense of purpose, that stability. You feel once again in control, and you are going to make sure that you stay there. So anything that you do, any obligations that you have, you're going to make sure that you meet them. Someone here is going to be very mindful to pay things on time and work on their credit. There is an individual here who wants to gain their control of that, their reputation, their name. I don't know why, but if you are someone who is planning to make a big purchase in the future, everything is being taken on account, savings, everything that has to do with that. But you are at the center overall, where you are doing things that are going to fulfill that desire, that dream. And that's what you do. Let's see when we go into the primary energy. Two of Pentacles on the wheel. You see that progress. You started making those decisions. You start making sure you're keeping your receipt, paying things on time, doing this, whatever it takes. And you start seeing that. You start seeing more money in your account. You start seeing the progress being made. And you are very careful to keep tab of everything and anything There is also in Canceria who is no longer sort of going to, let's just use this as an example. You go to a coffee shop that is it's a well-known brand that sells expensive coffee every single day, and you have a coffee pot at home kind of situation. You're like, oh no, I need to start making my coffee. That's just an example to get you to understand that in this part of the reading, what's happening is that you begin taking charge of some things that you feel you have control, so that you can have more in the future, so that you can have what you set out to do or be. You're being guided to that as well if you don't feel that you have lost control, something, or that this part is not resonating in that sense. Okay, let's use the oracle. I had to pause the video briefly because I'm near an airport and a plane went by. So let's see, time frame of when things are going to be significant for you, or time frame where you need to focus. The spirit, take a break. He's not even asking you to. And this is how we started the reading, with the hermit energy. Just you're chilling there, taking a break, assessing things. Morning. So plan your mornings. I feel that it is going to be a lot easier if you have a good plan for in the morning or for your day to day. Review your planner or something along those lines, but just make that morning very significant. Maybe meditate in the morning. Something about that is going to allow you to help you set up the tone for the rest of the day. The miracles are endless. Cow spirit. Frog spirit, clear out the clutter. You are going to be doing that, and I feel this clutter is going to be where you are going to clear your mental clutter. You're going to come up to a different understanding of your situation as well. Believe in the impossible. Conclusions are within reach. Definitely reaching favorable conclusions of the things that you feel are significant for you and that you are wishing to bring into reality. So thank you. If you left a like, if you left a comment, you came to say hello. I appreciate you very much, and you have a very, very nice day, Son of Cancer. Take care.